Hiya, I'm Courtney, and today I'm going to do a hair sort of a push forward roll. As you can see, I've just put this up and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I've sectioned off my hair just before the top of my ears, and I've left a section down, and I was going to curl it up at the back, and then I realised that this hair tutorial was probably going to take far too long as it is, so I've just kind of left it in a ponytail. But if I do go round to doing it again, I will sort it out and I'll show you what I'm going to do. But really all I need is this bit. That was well bouncy. Okay. So, hey. Basically, I've just washed my hair and blow dried it, so it's a bit big and bouncy today. And it's quite good because I'm going to back comb it anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's clean or dirty. It should be better when it's dirty, but I've just washed it and I'm going to do it anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hair and I'm just going to take small sections of my hair using a comb, be a bit professional, like that. Right, and I'm going to just take my hairband and tie the rest up. And it doesn't matter how neat the separation is, because it's going to be back combed anyway. Just take a brush and brush out any knots or anything. Alright, and then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray it with hairspray. Both sides. And I'm going to back comb the back and the front section because I want it to kind of roll back on itself like it's doing now. So you don't want to do too much on the back section, just a little so it holds together. Okay, like this. And I'm just going to keep going underneath like that. Right. And then as I'm going to do that, I'm going to pin that up just so I can do the next section. Okay. And obviously as your head gets thicker, you will take more hair. So don't worry about leaving loads or whatever. Okay. And then same thing applies. I'm going to quickly just brush the top. Hairspray. No, you don't have to use hairspray when back combing, but because I've just washed it, it's always easier to. And I'm going to do this in a couple of sections. So, and I've just dropped my comb straight on my head. Now don't worry too much about viciously backcombing it, because this bit's going to go in the roll anyway, and you'll be, when you gather it, I can't speak today, your hair will all be pulled forward and rolled anyway. So I'm going to pin that. So really and truly you want the bottom section backcombed more than any other section. Ooh. And then you You want the top bit not as backcombed, but you still want to backcomb it because you're going to bring it forward anyway. Okay. So I'm going to take my pins out and I'm going to gather them at the hair. Now this is why you don't want to backcomb too much on the back, because you want to flatten that. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring it all the way up. So all I've done is I'm just going to comb all the way through, just lift it up, and you don't really want to bring all the back comb out. So just kind of do this, like grab it and roll it up like this. So, and then I'm going to take my smoothing brush and I'm going to just smooth out this top section. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie it up. No, I'm not going to tie it up. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to spray the bottom. And this is where the back combing can really start to take place. Okay. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to just roll it up on my finger or my hand. And then I'm going to pin it. You kind of want to make it round all the way through, but when you pin it, you'll probably pull some hair up. So just make sure you can do your own thing, if that makes sense. Like you can just pin it and then separate the hair and pull it out and repin it. Okay. So as you can see, I'm losing bits here because my hair is shorter. So all I'm going to do is roll it back up. Oh, thanks. I'm going to take that bit out and start again. I did tell you this was going to be a bit difficult. Right, I'm just going to carry on backcombing. Okay, let's try that again. That's better. And I'm just going to comb it over. Now I quite like the effect of showing the roll, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to pin that in place, just so it gives a little bit more detail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin this side down flat, like this, and then I'm just going to pin the roll in place so it doesn't fall out. And this obviously takes like as much as you want to pin it or style it. You can hide the roll or whatever, but I normally do 2 pins on to pin it down and then about 3 or 4 just to anchor in the roll. And you can push the roll up, if that makes sense, so push the bobby pins into the roll instead of just on the side to anchor it. And I don't ever pin this bit down because I just think it looks better without. And then all I'm going to do is just spray it. And I'm just going to take my smoothing brush, just smooth out. And also with my hand as well. And then you might have some bumps at the back. I've got one, so I'm just going to pin that down as well. But that is my push forward roll hair tutorial.